Hi, and welcome to this week's episode of To Whom Music Concerns. So, to whom country music concerns, this is the place for you. This is the place for you. You know how I always make new playlists depending on what I like? Because there are so many different genres that are so good, like country, for example, but I shall get to that in a minute. I've also kind of been listening to Roxy music, but like not a lot, so I can't say anything about it. But they're quite cool. I think you just need to pick out like I don't know. I don't know them enough to talk about them, but yeah, I've been listening to them as well. Granny Buffalo is really good. I was obsessed with them for so long, and then I haven't listened to them for so long, and then now. Also, I can't remember the guy's name, but like, the lead singer in Granny Buffalo is in Gilmore Girls. Like, the guy that's always going around the town and singing and stuff, and playing the guitar, he's the lead singer from Granny Buffalo. So, yeah. Duly note that next time you watch Gilmore Girls, whoever does. Anyway, so, country music. I've been really into Noah Kahan. Kahan? I don't know how you say his name. Kahan. He's very, very good. And, yeah, I think it's obvious to say that I like Stick Season. But I really like Sticks. Oh my god. What am I saying? I think it goes without saying I really like Stick Season. I love it. I love his voice. I love how country-esque it is rather than poppy. Like, I love country music. I think this is like the album of the week type thing, but it's also talking about country music at the same time. Because, it's both, Then there are so many really good country artists that are so good and so underrated. Like, Ryan Adams. There's his one song. Well, not one song. There's quite a few, but I can't. There's this one song called Oh My Sweet Carolina. When I tell you, that is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard in my life. Oh My Sweet Carolina. Very, very beautiful song. Then there's When the Stars Go Blue. And then, yeah. There's on 2 different albums though. I'll put the album names in the description though, but they're both very good albums. Yeah. So, I really like Stick Season. It's very long though, but like, those long albums that it's like watching a really long film. It's like, it's 2.5 hours long, but it has a good plot, it has a good storyline, good cast. It's entertaining. Don't see why it can't be that long. If you're willing to listen to a 20-song album, then you're okay. I don't know if it's like a deluxe one, but like I don't think it is. Anyway, there's this other album, this is other artist who people might know more than them. But there's Kacey Musgraves. She's very good. I love Golden Hour. Golden Hour is such a beautiful album, actually. I really like that album. It's a bit poppier though, but it's like country pop type thing. It's good. It's good. I love Golden Hour. The song, and Space Cowboy. Butterflies. Very good album actually, very solid. But this is other song by Kenny Rogers, right? I think I've been talking about really modern, not like just modern, like it came out the past decade, that's what I mean. But there's this one Kenny Rogers song, which is the stereotypical type of country. But you know what really annoys me? Like Dolly Parton. I feel like Dolly Parton's like the oasis of country. Like, she isn't terrible, don't get me wrong. She's not bad. It's just like, also, I have nothing against Oasis. Like, in that episode where I was talking about banned Britpop bias, I never said banned oh my god. I never said ban Britpop. I meant ban the bias of Britpop, because completely destroyed all the beautiful bands at the time, and it made me sad. So, but I feel like oh my god, not Dusty Springfield, dude. What am I saying? Dolly Parton does the same kind of thing with country music. But anyway, I mean, there's Bob Dylan and Kenny Rogers, who are kind of like the more stereotypical type, with like harmonicas. But there's this one song that I find like so. I'm gonna use beautiful a lot because all these songs are really beautiful, so I don't see why I have to use a different word just to say the same thing. Anyway, there's this one song called Lucille by Kenny Rogers. I think it's one of the classics, you know, like Legend by Bob Marley is the original reggae, but like there are so many other songs in that genre other than Bob Marley. He's good, don't get me wrong, he's very, very good. But like, some people say, let's just say you have a record collection, right? And then you have new wave Britpop, and then you have goth, and then you have metal, and then you have reggae, and then you say, oh, I have Bob Marley and the Wailers. Tick. Is it, like, do you have anything else? Do you have Toots and the Maytals? Do you have Big Youth? No, you don't, because you don't know them, because you don't try, because, you might do. If you do, let's be really best friends, okay? Anyway, Lucille, right? Basically, it's such a beautiful song. Like, it talks about this guy in a bar, he meets this girl, and she seems a bit rough around the edges, right? And then, oh my god, seems a bit rough around the edges, and then obviously he's like chatting her up and stuff, and then she seems dodgy, and then this guy comes in, and obviously they're married, and she just looks like just tired, you know, so tired from life. And the guy that's talking to the woman, not the husband, he thinks, oh my god, this guy's so tall, he's probably going to beat me up because I'm chatting up his wife. And then all he says is, he's just so desperate. I'm not saying it like, oh my god, ew, he's so desperate, he's so clingy. No. He's so desperate that he's like, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. With 4 hungry children and crops in the field. Like, oh my god. That's what country music is to me. is like white soul music, white blues music. You know, like white American, or just any, you know. But it's just how hard life is for people, and people singing about their soul, their emotions, how hard life gets with their job, you know, and having to bring children up by yourself, or just stuff like that. And that's why I just genuinely do love that song, and I'm so moved by it. And if anyone doesn't know Lucille and you like country music, what are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? You don't really like country music if you haven't heard that. Anyway, you know what? I actually really don't like hearing that, you know. Like, let's just say you like Arctic Monkeys, and then someone talks to you about Arctic Monkeys, and so there's Favorite Worst Nightmare, there's AM, there's Bigger Boys and Stolen Sweethearts, just that one song that I just came up with. Like, if you don't like... Okay, the most like, the ones that they know, everyone knows of, is AM, right? And then there's... oh my god, what's it called again? It's like really long, isn't it? It's like, what everybody says I am, that's what I'm not, I think. But that is like AM and that album, and then Favorite Worst Nightmare because it has 505 on it, right? See, that's what everyone would assume that you listen to if you like Arctic Monkeys. But then I don't like it when people say, oh, you don't really like them if you only listen to them and you don't listen to Suck It and See or something else. And you know what? I don't like The Car because it's trying to do what they successfully did with Hotel Tranquility. Oh my god, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, but they just didn't. I don't know. I don't dislike it. I just think it's. I don't know. Anyway, basically, yeah, country music is very, very good. And I haven't really talked about Noah Kahan yet at all, actually. But he's very, very good. You should listen to him. That album, Stick Season, I think that is what it's called. Listen to Stick Season. That's a very good album. So yeah, get into yeah. If everyone thinks that country music is just about hay bales and harmonicas, you're not wrong, but that's not what all it is. It's not what it all is. It's just... It talks about how hard life gets. And it is cowboy boots, and I love cowboy boots. Not that I've ever worn them before, though. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, country music is it's a very underrated art, I think. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, goodbye.